Hello, I'm BOODFM and welcome to episode 11 of my Denton Villa series. As always, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. While you're here, why not smash the like button for me? It really does help. And if you are new, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you go check out the entire series and any other video you see of mine. Thank you very much. Right, today we're starting this episode off in the trophy room. That's because we've got our trophy in the cabinet, eh? We've got to fill that bad boy up. By the end of this series, can we fill it up? It's a challenge. Now you'll also notice behind me on that wall, that is the Legends board. Now a few of you have bought a shirt. Your name will be going on there very soon. Once I get pictures and all that good stuff. Obviously I'm going to have the pictures from the winners. I've only got one of them so far sent me a picture. I'm assuming the others either haven't received their shirt. I don't know. But once I've got all the three winners of the shirt competition, I'll show you them guys wearing their Denton Villa shirts. I probably won't be making any more orders. I just made one. And that was it really. I've got myself enough shirts to do a couple of more giveaways throughout the series, and I don't need to make any other orders, and because I've got to spend so much money, that'll be it. So yeah, unless you win one now, you're never going to get to own one of these. So if you wanted one, you should have bought one, shouldn't you? Anyway, we're going to get into today's episode. We've got one game to look at. I've played the opening game of the season. We'll have a look at some of the players in detail. I didn't show you everyone last year. Maybe look at who I think my starting 11 is going to be. And we play in Manchester Central today, big derby. I can't wait to play them. We're going to have a look at them in a bit of detail as well. Because I'm hoping if we go up this year, they go up this year, because we're both favourites, aren't we? So let's battle it out with Central. I cannot wait. Right, let's get into the episode. Well, here is the opening game of the season, and it was a decent game to begin with. And we hit the ground running. Josh Stevens scored a goal in the 3rd minute. Then Dane Hughes scored a great goal in the 12th minute. But then we went down to 10 men, and we controlled the game, lots of chances, but Alfreton came back into it at the end, and to be fair, I had a couple more chances in the dying moments as well, so I thought we were going to throw it away. So to go up a division, to start the campaign away from home, and get 3 points with 10 men, I think it's a great foundation to build this season on, and let's battle it on and hopefully take confidence from it into today's game against Manchester Central. And here we are with the Vanarama League North. Happy days. I'm buzzing to be in this division. I do like this division. You might not be able to see some teams. The bottom 3 are Guiseley, Spennymoor and York. But we've got some big derbies this year. It's going to be an exciting season. So you obviously got Manchester Central, our arch rival. Yeah. But we've also got Curzon Ashton, which is a town next to Denton. Denton's surrounded by Hyde and Ashton. So Curzon Ashton. Stockport, which I can't wait to play Stockport. If you know me or you're a long-time subscriber, my debut team, my first ever series on YouTube 3 years ago, was with Stockport. Brilliant series. The best Stockport series ever. Live games on the pitch. You can't beat that. No one will ever beat that. Got FC United. Can't wait to play them. We've got Ashton United. Ashton, of all freaking towns, has 2 teams. So yeah, we've got some other teams that are local, but they're the diehard local teams that are actual rivals of ours on our general page. So it's a lot of derbies to play, a lot of passionate games, and I can't wait. This season's going to be awesome. Now I've been dipping into the transfer market, but I've not signed anyone that's going to blow you away. What I've done is I've got no under 18s. We've got enough players, yeah, to have a first team squad, and then the rest of them are in the under 23s because I have to make games. I can't be bothered making games for the under 18s as well. I'd rather just have a well-rounded under 23 squad, and they're the guys I'm making friendly games for because they're still not in a division for some reason. Now we have got rid of a lot of players on freebies and for a bit of money. A couple more have gone. These are all the old guys, older, crappier regen players that the computer gave me at the start of the series. So when I went through the under 23 squad, once I balanced it all out, we were missing a few positions. Like maybe I had like 1 right back, and I think I had like 3 central midfielders. So I just wanted to fill out the gaps. So the under 23s at least had 2 players in every position. So I went to my shortlist and I looked for players who'd been released, but who had something. So these guys aren't crap. So they're ranging from like 3.5 star potential. So they're all right young players, and they're all real players as well. They're all actual young lads, not regens. But they've just gone straight into the under 23s. Squad fillers, and you never know, they might come in handy if we have any major injuries down the line. Now, money-wise, we are doing quite well. We are overspent this month, but we've got nearly £500,000 in the bank now. So, you know, we do make money, and that's a good thing. I mean, the wage bill's gone right up. I think the squad wage bill's doubled from something like £4,000 to £8,000. I think that's either a week or a month. Can't remember. But it's definitely doubled, and obviously the staff's doubled. But I'm happy. I'm okay with that. I don't mind it one bit, because the money's going up. Overall balance is increasing, and we keep saving that money to hopefully blow it once we get in the Football League. I did mention in the last episode we already sold like 200 season tickets, and I'd given the club 500 at the start of the series. I think it was aiming at 500 again, but we've gone past that. We've had 126 extra people from last season buy a season ticket, which is brilliant, because I think we average about 2,000, 1,500 to 2,000 fans at a game. So to get more season tickets means more hardcore fans, and it's going to be interesting this to watch, because I think I started off a lot lower than I did last year with Manchester Central on that series. So it's going to be interesting to watch it hopefully grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And that's if the series lasts that long. You need to keep watching. Don't stop freaking watching. Let's have a quick run through what I think is our best 11. And we're going to start off with our brand new keeper. He has bossed the other goalie right out of it. In pre-season, played better. And we are going to use Michael French, 16 years old, youth player on £5 a week. It's going to be £5 a week. I got more for my paper round in the 1990s. Anyway, it is what it is. But he's going to be our goalkeeper because I think he's got a lot of potential. I'm surprised none of the three winners chose him, I'll be honest with you. I will only look at this lad quickly because I showed you him in the last episode, but we're going to be definitely going with 17-year-old Dane Hughes as our right back. At left back, it's going to be John Brown, 17 again. This team's got some youth in it. These players hopefully will become League 2 players, and that'll be awesome, won't it? This is the plan. So yeah, 17-year-olds, John Brown. Started playing a lot towards the end of last season. He's definitely going to be the start of this year. I'd like his physicals to improve. Now, last year's left back, I'm going to play a lot more in the centre. Now, he's not a natural centre half, but he's decent, isn't he? I know he's a real player and I want to go down the regen route, but I think Abu Dhabi was great last year and he's been playing in the centre for us so far. So he's definitely going to be playing there a bit more this season. He will be partnered most of the time by Stuart Hansen, 25-year-old. He's one of the older regens that's decent and he's definitely staying for now. Naturally fit, great tackler, great team player, great marking and great positioning for this level. Work rate as well. This kid ain't going nowhere. At 25, he might not go all the way to the Premier League with us, but I reckon he's got a good few seasons left in him. The backing them up is Michael Collins, a free signing I found. So again, I don't know if this kid's a real player because he's not a regen. He's from the Everton Academy. I just maybe hasn't got a face in my face pack. But again, I think he's good. He's got a lot of potential. Onto the centre, and again, we'll go over this guy quickly because I showed him you in the last episode. Here's Connor Atkinson. He's 17. He's now a central midfielder naturally, and he will be playing. If he's fit, he plays. And next in midfield, we've got Ben Drennan. Guy I signed last season on the free, so he's a real player. I mean, he's not a world beater, but he does a great job for me. He just works in this system, so he will be playing a lot of games this year. But I want to try and promote my young lad because we've got a central midfielder with a lot of promise who I'm going to try and get game time for. And that is, of course, Eddie Oliveira. A 16-year-old has to play. I want him to play because he's got the potential ability. I think if we get games under his belt this year, especially in cups and last 15 minutes of games and maybe games against the bottom of the league, I'm going to be really trying my hardest to make Eddie a lot better than he is. Now out on the left, the starter is going to be Javier, the 17-year-old I picked up from Hednesford. Cracking regen. How we've got him, I don't know. How Hednesford made him, I don't know. And I don't care because I think he's going to be cracking. Don't forget, we've got Richard Havenhand, the Welsh wizard, we're going to call him. Look at his potential ability. Again, Richard Havenhand, my friend. I'll be trying to get you game time this year too. On the right wing, it's going to be James Ford. He's the highest up the hierarchy list. He's not the full team leader yet, but he might be. Again, he's one of the good older regens, 27 years old. He wants to leave. He's moaned and moaned and moaned. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping that in the youth intake, we get a good right winger. Now up top, of course, we've got Dicko. Showed him in the last episode. Look how good he's becoming. He's an absolute beast at 18 years old. We are really going to have to, hopefully, keep hold of him at the minute. He's happy. And another player we'll be looking to keep hold on is, of course, Josh Stevens, because he won't sign a new deal. So he's got a deal a year less than Dicko. 2 years, but it's a year less than Dicko on. And he's great. Stevens and Dixon stay fit, they'll fire us straight out of this league. And they, of course, are going to be backed up by Kane Parker. Again, a cracking young player, loads of promise, 2-star now, loads of potential ability, only 16. Scored 3 goals in 5 games in the pre-season, set 2 up. Fantastic. Now today, we are, of course, playing my old team, our arch rival, Manchester Central, team that came up with us. They came up for the playoffs, but a team you should never underestimate because they've got some great players and they've signed a few decent players as well. Kyle, my old assistant, is still in charge. So yeah, he's a great young manager. I've given him a lot of potential because I want him to do well, because I like the guy. He was amazing for me last year in real life. Helped me with loads of stuff. So it's going to be, hopefully, I want him to stay there. I want to stay at Villa. And it'll just be a nice story for us both to climb through them leagues. We never beat them, and you'll probably know that for yourself. You watch one of the games live. So, I mean, this ain't... We've never beat them. They've never beat us. It's going to happen at some point. I'm just hoping we take first blood. Now, they have brought in some players, but like us, they're not really spending any money. Hopefully, they're saving their pennies too. Now, they got rid of a few, but a lot of these are freebies. Have a quick look at some of them. Christian Mabulu, who's a real player, looks decent for this level. Central defender. We've got Francis Baptiste, 19-year-old striker. He's quick. That's about it. Okera Simmons, another real player, 19 years old. Great physicals again. Not a lot else. Connor Wood, left back. Looks decent. He looks alright. And I've had him scouted, looking at 5-star. Great player. Kieran Dewsbury Hall, another real player. Midfielder centre. Yeah. And then Alex Samizadeh. Thank God he's not on my team. Alex Samizadeh. They've also got this guy as well, Lloyd Dyer. Now, must have got him halfway through last year. I mean, the guy's played at Burnley, Bolton, teams like that. And he's 36 years old, you know. But at this level, he's got some stats there, right? He's got some attributes. One of the players I do like is 18-year-old Felix Jimoa, or whatever his name is. Defensive midfielder. Okay, he's one of them young players who I think's got promise. And another one of their players is Jack Turner. He's 28, but he's a regen, but he's a good regen. And I think one we need to look out for. And what a manager! I like Kyle Lord. He's assistant. He's doing all his coaching badges in real life. Well then, on to the match preview. We're at home, but Central are favourites. Now we've got no recent form to go off. But Central are favourites, so that's obviously the computer algorithms have looked at our squads and think, right at this minute in time, they've got a better squad. And we've never beaten. So, you know, I'm not holding up. Loads of hope here today. And we've got the odd injury as well. I think Javier is injured. Halliwell's suspended. And they're perfectly fit. Welcome to a packed Shirley Hill here in East Manchester in West Denton at night time. What a time for football under the floodlights. I can't wait. They're playing in their standard 4-4-2. They've got a pretty strong team. Kyle's putting together a decent squad there. We, on the other hand, we're looking good. Missing a few players. I'd like Javier to have played. He's not. Richard Havenhand is on the bench. We're going to be playing Bishop on the left wing because Bishop's a decent player, to be fair. Right, in the dressing room. And it's a serious thing. It's a big game. It's an arch rival. The bookies are against us. So I'm going to be assertive. Do you know what? I'm going to just say that. It's over to you. Have a good one. Go out there and prove the world wrong. One green. You know what I mean. Come on, boys. Here the teams come out of the tunnel. The atmosphere is absolutely electric. And here we go. We kick off. Dicko passes back to Hansen. Hansen to Abu Dhabi. Let's get an early goal, boys. Let's settle the nerves. Oh, Dixon nicked that ball edge at box. Oh, and I wanted an early goal. And it's given to me on a plate. Chop, chop, chop by 40. Wow. Hey, bit scrappy. Kind of pinged about. We nicked the ball. Dicko nicked the ball edge at box. Turned around. We blasted it in. Oh, come on, boys. Here we go. Drennan. Next highlights. Our highlight. I love it. Atkinson. Back to Drennan. Come on, Drennan. Nice ball. Stevens. Stevens shoots. Oh, good save. Yeah, look at that in the away stands. Bumblebees and white kits in the away stand. Come on, lads. Can they get themselves back into it? Manchester Central. No, good save from Frenchie. Right. I'm going to praise you like I should. Why not? Free kick. Oh! Yeah, I don't know if you watched my last series with Manchester Central, but every now and again I did like a little competition where you could have a stand named after you, and they've just got themselves back into it. Manchester Central 1-1. You bastards. So at some point we'll do that again. You can have stands named after you. Why not? Be a bit of fun. But come on, lads, let's get back into this. 16 minutes in, eh? And it's 1-1. Good game coming on here now. Here's Stevens. Have a shot, Stevens. What was that, mate? I expect so much more from you. And now they could get us on the break, but no. Abu Dhabi. Brick wall. Right, here's Josh Stevens picking the ball up deep. Gives it to Drennan. Back to Brown. Brown, don't hit it far. There you go. Drennan. Come on. Get forward. Atkinson. Lovely first time pass to Stevens. To Dixon. What a goal. What a finish. World-class deco. I could lick you. You having that? Are you having that? Come on. What a game this is so far. Are we not even 20 minutes in? So now 35 minutes in. Not a lot's happening. It's starting to like chill out a bit. They're dominating the ball. And they've had more chances. But we've scored 2 absolute worldies. Dixon's goal was a peach. Right, free kick. End of the first half. Oh, I've got an erection. That was amazing. Can you believe that then? Oh, I love this game. 3-1. 3-1 Central. Fuck you, you bumblebee. Motherfuckers. Right, here we are. I'm going to be chilled. Because I'm not chilled. I'm freaking buzzing my tits off. I'm going to be chilled and I'm just going to say, very pleased, keep it going. Full greens. Right, here we go. Can Central get back? Can the Jolly Hatters beat Central for the first time? Can we take first blood in the Battle of Manchester Derby? Can we tell everyone, look, you've put them as favourites in the game, you've put them as favourites for the title. Do not underestimate the Jolly freaking Hatters. You know what I mean? Here comes Central. Got some good players, man. And they've got goals in them. Jim Bloody Humphries, 3-2. Shit. I said this a million times. This game listens to you. There's a hidden microphone somewhere, isn't there? And you buy this game and it listens and it goes, what, you're bragging? You're bragging that you're awesome. Have this goal. Have that. Do you know what I mean? Bastards. Here's Atkinson. Come on, lads. Inside to Brown. First time to Drennan. Drennan. Looking about. He's looking about. He's lost the ball. He's dilly-dallying like a twat. Oh, no. Here's Central on the break. Turner just has to cut it across. No, he has a shot. Frenchie gets it easily. Let's bring on 3 subs. Let's play dangerous. I'm a maverick. Right? 3 players are playing shit. So Eddie Oliveira's coming on in the middle. We've got Richard Havenhand at left wing. And Kane Parker is going to come on and kick some ass, hopefully. Come on, Kano! It's risky making 3 changes, I know. Things can happen. We could go down 10 men. I ain't got any subs left. These 3 are all 16 years old. I could have made a massive mistake. But you know what? I want to experience this. This, you know, players... God save, Frenchie! Players are... You know, you build things on experience. You know what I mean? You can call upon that experience down the line, and chucking them in a derby at home when it's this intense on this with this kind of scoreline with the crowd like it is only going to be great for their development. And I'd love Kano to score. I'd love Richard Havenhand to bomb it down the wing. I love Eddie. Actually, Eddie gets the ball in the middle, lays it off to Richard, takes on 3 players, crosses it in, overhead kick by Kane. Brilliant. Anyway, here's Manchester Central straight into the wall. Come on, boys! Although every time we play Central, I think they should have won. Look at the stats, 22 shots to our 16. They've had nearly double the amount on target than we have. And they've had more than nearly 10% of the ball more than we have. Central on the attack. Well done, Richard. Well done. Oh, well done, kid. Richard Havenhand, Welsh wizard. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Close them down. Just do your jobs. Richard here could play at left back, couldn't he? Oh my God, they nearly scored off that. Well done, Frenchie. Tell you what, this is tense. This is tense. Well done, Kano. See the lads, 16 years old, defending like heroes. Come on, the Jolly Hatters. We've just battered the bees. Well, we haven't, but we won. 3-2. What a victory. Into the changing room, straight to passionate. Well done, lads. That was a great win. Always a green. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. So let's have a look at the league table, and we are 4th Probably a goal difference thing, but at least goal difference works now. Done it, eh? That's the good thing. Kidderminster, Stockport, FC United above us, Curzon Ashton just below us. We've got some big time derbies coming up. Some big time derbies. And that's what we're going to do in the next episode, episode 12. We're going to come back for a derby, and it's Ashton United. I would have liked to play Stockport, but I think it's too close. It's about 3 games away. So what we're going to do is, episode 12, we're going to play Ashton United, and then that should tee us up nicely for this potential double live-con maybe. Curzon and FC United down there. You might not be able to see them, but that's my head. But I do plan on playing Curzon, and then the game after that's FC United, and then we've got Manchester Central. Oh, that's going to be a tough part in it. But yeah, we're definitely going to come back for the next episode away against Ashton United at Hurst Cross. So there we go. Thank you for watching episode 11. As always, I do appreciate it, and appreciate it if you comment, like, and subscribe if you're new. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Freaking tense. I can't take this sometimes. My heart pounds out my chest. But it was a great victory, and we started well. 2 wins now out of 2 games. I think we're showing the rest of this league that we are strong and probably could get out of it. Maybe. There's no reason why we can't. We've got some good players. Good to see the kids play. Good to see some of them young players at the end, like defending that. That gives me a bit of hope. I think we've got a bright future here at Denton Villa. The Jolly Hatters. It's very jolly at the minute. It is very jolly. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll come back for episode 12. I really do appreciate it if you do. And just have a good laugh. Have a good time. Have a great day. Have a beer on me. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.